book you lent me.
Yeah, what did you think?
Well, it actually didn't make much sense, so I stopped reading it.
That's fine. You can return it any time. Do you have it on you?
Let me check. You know, I started to dig it, but then, I don't know, it no longer seemed to be about me reading it anymore.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Gregory, I don't have it on me.
That's fine. I do have this other book. There might be something you're more into right now.
Only one book at a time, please. I've got to go. When you come by Thursday or something, pick that book up.
We'll see what happens. Oh, and here's a CD you lent me.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Say there. You have a pen I could borrow?
Yes, let me check. Here, try this one.
Seems operative. Thank you, sir. Sorry to trouble you again. It seems as though I'm running through all the ink in the county. You have another?
Let me check.
Oh my. Are you a fan of Simon Black?
Well, I always liked the collection. The parts of the other things that I read seemed either weirdly bland or incoherent.
Do you have a favorite verse?
I don't know that well. What about you? Do you have a favorite verse?
If I had to choose right now, I'd say Nightmare 17.
Oh wait, isn't that Nazim Torioth opens?
It's around there. Yeah, I thought you didn't know it well.
It's hard to get beyond the larger fonts.
Ha! I read you.
Is my heading larger?
Your heading larger. Heading. Ah, yes. You are at times in bold print. And so opens Narzenturia.
What interests you in the book?
In the Nightmare verses of Simon Black. Let's see. I've got to admit, I never heard of him or his other literary works until a friend played me the rock album. Even that was 2 or 3 years after his death.
Yeah, I remember that album came out, and he dying shortly thereafter. Got me really interested in hearing the album. In fact, I got really into it about the same time I was experimenting with drugs like grass and hash.
Marijuana and Narzenturia. What a pair.
And since I couldn't really make out what the singer was saying, I sort of made up my own storyline.
Oh, I'd like to hear that.
Me too. In fact, I must have invented 15 new librettos for Nazim Torioth.
Oh, I see. You just made things up that weren't always repeated.
But there were a few verses I did sing quite regularly. Even today I get a little confused when I hear certain pieces.
Were your new verses at all like Narzenturia?
Oh yeah. At least all of my verses were headed in the same direction. You know, different territories of the same colony.
So what is it? Black magic? Sorcery? Tribalism?
All of it. And that vampiric element too.
Oh yes, the tale of the sinister dresser.
Yes! I have been the one that put me over the edge. That tale preyed on me for at least 6 years. I felt as though I was on the threshold of some brave new horizon.
And?
And what?
Dude, the threshold! Did you cross some brave new threshold?
I suppose if I envisioned it, I must have passed some barrier.
I never heard that one before.
There are many depths to reality.
Many spheres to encounter.
Perhaps we may be on the precipice of some great event.
I dare say. A cataclysm.
Are you recently transplanted from another part of the world?
I am recently transplanted from another part of the world.
Are you here for a while?
Yes, I am here for a while.
Good. Perhaps we may endeavor to have some coffee together sometime.
Dude, absolutely.
It's good to converse with fellow seekers of what's beyond the veil.
Is beyond the veil. The eternal question.
So, I come by about 3 afternoons a week. Maybe I'll see you around?
Cool. My name is Peter Light, by the way.
Peter, Gregory Pilot.
So what hour did you say you were working at?
I begin about 4 in the morning.
Oh, dude, that is about my lunchtime.
Well, I've always had strange schedules. I found this one more conducive to what I'm into right now.
I see. Slightly bending the world into accordance of thy will?
Something like that.
Was that not one of the follies of the protagonist?
The protagonist?
Simon Black? Nars Turioff? The horrors of Kaizambio Tortoise?
Oh, that's the... Well, one must have protection. And of course not be too foolhardy. Huh. It's a little after 3. My friend made me by to return a book.
Right on. So anyway, how do you feel protected? And why are you not considered foolhardy?
I suppose a fool would only consider himself absolutely safe.
And so walks the pure fool.
Exactly. But I do give a certain credit to a competent technique.
Ah, a technique did you say?
Yes, one can never be too certain.
If you don't mind my asking, what do you call this competent technique?
It's a series of yoga-like postures, connected by a meditative narrative.
Sounds cool. Where's it found?
Well, it came together piecemeal. It wasn't until personally collecting enough data to realize what I was in possession of.
So, you're into the occult.
At the time, certain books fascinated me. Ah, Brother Martin, this is...
Peter Light, pleased to meet you. Here's that book. You know what it was? Part about the watch. I just didn't get what was going on with that.
You didn't get that? Oh. Now I can see how one could be a bit lost.
What's up with the watch?
You know, the closed open book.
Never read it.
Well, in the closed open book, there's a critical plot device having to do with time travel. With this dude's watch, a person can index a moment in time and then return to it.
But in doing so, he has to redo all that's transpired.
I see. Like this dude can pop back into time, but he can't pop in and out.
Everything is relived from that index. For some, it can be a way to relive critical intersections in their lives.
But the watch's register only holds one indexed moment at a time.
Activated by the same button that records it.
Is there any way to clear the watch's register?
You have 24 hours to either use it or not.
I see. Sounds like you understood the book better than you thought.
I knew how it worked. I just didn't know why he was using it. I gotta go. Good meeting you.
Pleasure.
So I'll see you Friday?
Yeah, anytime.
He seems the pleasant chap.
Mine? Sure. He's one of the most peaceful men I know. In fact, I'm the one who puts all the turbulence in his life. We lend each other books and albums, shit like that. And he has requested only the weirdest, darkest stuff I know. We go back a few years.
I get it, dude. How else could one lend without anything by Simon Black.
Exactly. In fact, the first time we hung out and listened to, from beginning until end, all 3 discs of Naz and Torioth, the Nightmare Verses, and other horrors of Simon Black, a rock and roll interpretation by the Ravaging Storm.
Oh, dude. That is intense. I can see how a bond would form between 2 souls who have survived a trial such as that.
Well, we have a very specific bond.
You were talking about this technique earlier. Can you elaborate?
Ah, yes, the thing called the practice. Well, if sometime you feel fortified enough to endure the equivalent of a 90-minute hip-hop dance, then perhaps let that answer any serious questions you may have or may not have.
I see. This practice fascinates me.
Well, it's not for all, and maybe it shouldn't be. But for those stout souls who celebrate the practice, many blessings have they.
Sir, I am eager to be initiated in this practice.
Are you free tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Wednesday. Let me see. No, dude, sorry. How about Friday?
No, this Friday I'm committed. How about next Tuesday?
Name the hour.
How about 3 o'clock?
Where does one perform this practice?
Why don't you come over to my place?
It would be an honor.
And to conclude, release on the Om. Om.
Oh, dude. That was intense. I think you're onto something there.
Yes, it's always shifting. Much depends on the enthusiasm and stamina of the participants. Of the practice.
Yeah, man, I get it. Where'd you develop this stuff?
Mostly here, and fellow seekers of what's beyond the veil.
Ah, yes, the veil. Tell me, Gregory, what is beyond the veil?
The veil? Well, obviously words cannot submit themselves description of what is beyond, right?
Yes, I suppose. That is what irks me most about all philosophical treatises. We swim in a sea of words, and then when raised to the point of significant departure, nothing. Only a lame phrase of words that reduce the previous treatise to dust. However, I was hoping against hope that you had more fodder behind your mass. This practice seems really righteous. It seems a pity that it may only be another form of masturbation.
Did you say masturbation?
Look, dude, I'm sorry. These exercises and our ongoing dialogue, they really have raised the stakes for me. You come across as someone who may know something. So I'm barking up this tree.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Well, we're all struggling in the dark. But to go further, one must prepare.
There's preparation?
Ah, yes. And initiation.
That's it. Now we're getting somewhere.
When one approaches the current, a momentum does certainly accumulate.
Momentum, of course. The entire practice is based on it. Now, what lies beyond is what interests us.
Us?
Yes, all your fellow seekers beyond the veil. Let us not dabble like Simon Black, but go all the way.
Lest we subject ourselves to the horrors of Trileazor!
Oh, I can imagine there are worse things in the universe than the fictional ravings of Simon Black.
That's right, he didn't make it.
I wish to be initiated.
Welcome.
Brother Martin, this is Frater P.
Ah, Fra P. Enter.
Brother Martin, I believe we are acquainted.
Yes, I remember the day we met. Inside that movie house.
No, it wasn't. It was outside that pizza parlor.
Hey man, do you have any coffee?
Yeah, man. I'll brew up a pot.
We kindly thank you for your hospitality.
So, what have you been doing?
Well, after Fra P passed the first trial of initiation, seemed eager to continue.
So you brought him here?
Yeah, man, you know, he recently locked horns at the practice.
Indeed.
Ah, yes. Now I understand. We are all indeed now brothers.
Dude, what did you find to be Frater G's most craziest maneuvers?
Frankly, I thought it was the swiveling of the hips whilst crossing the circle.
Ah, yes. We didn't reach that maneuver until the third session.
Why, of course. Too much too soon would dishearten even the looniest of birds.
That's an odd metaphor for aspirants of the path.
What's the difference?
I see. This is broad. This expanse your faculties possess.
It becomes simple when there's only one.
Back to the one again.
Do we not but always aspire towards it?
Towards the one?
What else is there?
We are saved. The coffee hath arriveth.
Praise unto it that be the one.
Wow. Praise unto it that be the one.
Praise unto it that be the one. P, I hope you realize that since my acquaintanceship with G-Man there, I haven't had any cream or sugar to go with my coffee. So as a habit, I no longer provide any during coffee service.
If I wanted a frap, I'd go to Friendly's, right?
Well, I asked for coffee. So, what comes next?
The eternal question.
Is there not but one way?
Well, I'm only concerned with the one.
Having established that,
Right. Martin, remember the other day when we went downstairs?
yes, I was doing my laundry.
Yes, it was that first really hot day of the season.
How appropriate. This now being the second really hot day of the season.
Oh, yes. Now I remember clearly. The drama you had drafted.
Today's the day.
Drama?
We should go do it now. It's nearing twilight.
So it's connected with the sunset. Why, of course.
Let us descend.
Welcome to the basement.
Or how it's more simply known, the Hall of Transformation.
Hall of Transformation. Oh, dude, that is massive.
Wait till you experience the full glory of the Brotherhood's right.
I see. This is something Brother Gregory expands upon.
Not just me, there's also the contents of the bag to be reckoned with.
Yes, indeed. The bag ordeal.
Brother Martin, you remember well. Are you ready? Should we dare continue?
Until the end!
And you, newly accepted neophyte to this, our sacred order, are you ready for the bag ordeal?
As moontide creepeth a scratch closer, so doth mine protectorate.
Bring it on.
Since the first ordeal, many aspirants of the path have come our way. Only few do survive the trial, that of the bag ordeal. Behold the terrible beast!
mercy on us all.
I'll drink to that.
I see. You were just pulling my leg.
What's wrong with getting trashed?
Dude, I thought you were setting me up for some occult ritual.
You bought that?
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Well, it was nothing I'd ever encountered before.
You some sort of reporter who does undercover research?
And this reporter was researching cults and rites of initiation.
Wow. Well, that would have been cool.
Let's have a couple beers and conjure up our next diabolical scheme.
Wow. That would have been cool, too.
Hey man, you okay?
Fuck, man! Who the fuck are these guys?
Whoa, where the fuck did they come from?
These guys? I was hoping you two could have held off.
I know I made the leap, but I can bear it no longer.
I know.
You know these guys? What's going on?
I am not Peter Light Reporter. I am Lucifer, Prince of the East. These are two fellow fallen angels who back me up when there may be trouble.
Shit! I knew you shouldn't have been fucking around with that magic shit.
I thought everyone was just fucking around.
I did it first, and then I discovered this entity from some years ago. It came from outside. Pilot man, you were so into this act I couldn't even tell anymore. So I figured, just in case, I should have some backup.
Come on, Light. Stop gabbing with this mortal. Let us return to hell with their tormented asses.
These guys? No, man. They're just a couple of goose.
Oh, dude, I wanted to party!
I know. They may reach us yet.
You know, fuck. Why don't y'all stay for one?
Woohoo! Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. Now we're having a party. Come on now. There we go. Rip it up.
You wanna party with the devil and his posse?
Well, why not? We could all have one.
That boy's got some balls. Shit, let's have one with the mortals.
Lyle, my fellow fallen one, what say you?
I'm having one. I need one.
Beer all around.
I've never come across a Zale or Lyle on a list of fallen angels.
Those were just books.
Of course, there's literary truth, and there's truth. This beer, although it is refreshing, I find it rather lousy.
It's still better than hot piss.
Here.
Hey, you got more beer?
Only the one can. Here, you take it.
Thanks, buddy.
Brother Gregory, Brother Martin, I think it's time for my posse and I to go. It's been an odd pleasure. You'll be thankful if you don't see us again.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Light and friends, it's been an honor. A demonic honor.
Adios.
Let's take them.
Who? What?
The two goofs. Let's take them with us.
What?
Hey, wait a second.
Shit, Light. We're already up here. Let's not return empty-handed.
Oh, he's right.
I know. Sorry, dudes. The fiery torture pits await.
No, Peter, no. It was a joke.
I had no idea this wasn't my game! I had no idea this wasn't my game! I had no idea this wasn't my game!
Gentlemen, your first session on the round.
for eternity. He didn't deserve damnation. He should have done better, but he was with the wrong crowd at the wrong time. Martin Barry, poor Martin Barry, got himself damned for eternity. For eternity. He didn't deserve damnation. He should have done better.